In this video, we will be checking and topping off the transmission fluid in this 2008 Hyundai Elantra. Through the driver's side door, we can locate our hood release latch. Pulling on that hood release latch will pop the hood. And after releasing our secondary safety latch, we can raise the hood. Taking a look at the engine bay, we want to focus our attention on the driver's side front portion of the engine. Specifically, we are looking for a red handled dipstick. If we take a look at that red circle, we can see that it says AT oil, or automatic transmission oil. Now, before we continue, I do want to note that the transmission is actually called an automatic transaxle. So if you hear that term, essentially it is referring to the transmission. It is also worth noting that typically you want the engine to be running, the vehicle shifted in neutral with the parking brake applied. For the purpose of this video, I will not be shifting into neutral and applying the parking brake. When checking the transmission fluid, we first want to start the vehicle and let the vehicle run for just a short while so we can get that transmission fluid flowing throughout the internal workings of the engine. When taking our reading, we first want to withdraw the dipstick and use a towel to clean off the end of the dipstick. We're then going to reinstall the dipstick into the engine, seat it fully, and then withdraw it from the engine again. And this time we will take our reading. If I take a look at the dipstick, my fluid is at the bottom end of the cold range. If I clean off the dipstick and take a look, I can see that I have a cold range with both low and full indicators. I also have a hot range with both low and full indicators. Given that I am checking my transmission fluid after the vehicle has been sitting for about 8 hours, this fluid is cold because it has not been running inside of the engine and allowed to heat up. If I were to check my transmission fluid after having just driven the vehicle, that fluid range should be in the hot zone. Because I am just a little bit on the low side of my cold zone and the engine is cold, I'm going to add just a little bit of fluid. To add fluid, I'm first going to install a transmission fluid funnel. This funnel has a small end on it that will fit in the dipstick hole location. I'm then going to add just a little bit of AMSOIL 100% synthetic automatic transmission fluid. After adding a little, I'm going to recheck the level of my transmission fluid. And if I'm still low, I'm going to repeat the same procedure until it puts me within the range that I would like. And after rechecking it, everything is looking pretty good.